You guys have an opportunity really in life to do anything you want to, okay? So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Like right now in your world, you guys wanna be cool, correct?
No.
Okay, who wants to be cool? You would say you wanna be cool, right? What's your name? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. If I had to do it all over again, I would have spent all my time with all of the kids that were studying all the time. Because they're the ones that are going to turn out to be doctors, lawyers, business people, incredibly successful people. The three cool people from my high school, right now, one of them is 47 years old and still lives in his mom's house. Okay? Lives in his mom's basement. Think about that. The coolest cat at my high school at 47 lives in his mom's basement. Okay? A couple others of the cool cats, they're not really doing too much. All right? So there's a lot of value in doing your schoolwork. There's a lot of value in being smart. There's a lot of value in hanging out with smart people, okay? Understand this, who you associate with is who you're gonna end up to be. Does that make sense? So if you associate with a bunch of people that aren't doing good stuff, eventually you're gonna get caught up in the bad stuff, okay? If you're associating with all of the kids that are studying all the time, getting great grades, doing really good, then you're gonna get really good grades and do really good. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so bring it back around to Gary Vee a little bit. So basically Gary Vee says right now in 2019, any one of you can turn yourself into a brand and make as much money as you want to make off that brand. Okay? And what he says is basically provide value somehow to the marketplace that no one else is providing. So real quick, what we just did is all of you people just magnified what I'm doing right here on social media, right? Now, a bunch of ninth graders, you guys live in this stuff. Me personally, I don't really care that much about it. I just know that it's helping me across like LinkedIn and everything else that I'm doing. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so back to my point, like she's running my Instagram right now. Like it's just exposure. Any one of you can go global in a second because you got the internet. Does that make sense? So you're not locked in Champaign, Illinois right now. I was locked in Silicon, Washington as a kid, right? If I wanted me to be bigger than Silicon, Washington, like I had to have a TV show. Like you had to go do big things. You can go live right now on Instagram and go across the world, correct? Okay, does that make sense to everybody? All right, so real quick, your friends, who you hang out with, are gonna determine how good you become. You people over there that are hanging out with iffy people, change your people.
I'm not hanging out with iffy.
I didn't say he is though. He said he's hanging out with iffy people, right? Just change your people, okay? Get away from the cool guys that you're hanging out with and go hang out with that person that's studying a lot.